Hi guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Oh, I'm early, yay. Hi Lisa. Hey B. How are you healing up okay? You're doing okay, B? That's good to hear. Yep, absolutely. Alright, so today I decided to do Grimm Fairy Tales, which I won on B's stream a long time ago. And I've wanted to do this picture a few times, and I thought, oh, I'll attempt it today. There's a lot of snow, a lot of white. So, let's begin. Okay. So I'll layer up some colours. I'm going to use Prismas and maybe some polys as well. Hang on, I've got shavings here. Okay. Now, I might zoom in a bit for you guys. There we go. Okay. Yay. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about them. I walked into my room and looked at all the books and just ran my hands through my hair and go, what a joke. Seriously, all these books and PDFs and everything, it is just crazy. As a lot of us know, 30% warm grey 1052 in Prisma. So I'll go over with the grey. Maybe get some highlighted areas in there. Lots of snow. Hey Mona! Haven't seen this book before? Oh. There's a flip through, oh God. Oh, a couple of years ago now, B, wouldn't it be? Pretty much. It was a box. 2 Grimm Fairy Tale books. I think there was some cards with it, a few pencils. It was a lovely win. Oh, it's got some good pictures in it. A lot of sexy girls and things. There's a few page fillers in it. I've got some sexy girl in it, and she's in there somewhere as well. So there's some really cool pictures in there. Now I've lost my spot. And the playlist is Beauty of Horror, what is it? It's all the horror books and scary stuff, scary books and things like that in the playlist. If you're into that sort of thing. So like I said, I'll just go over with the grey and maybe figure out where I can do a couple of highlights for this Black Panther. I'll have to look back through your videos. Single-sided too, which is cool, yes. And it doesn't go right into the spine either. There's a border down there. It's not bad paper. It's not real thick, but it's not quite create space either. So, but you're one-sided, so go for your life. So I got the trio finished from Matt Davidson. I did part 4 and uploaded that. That was fun. Did the video. Goes for an hour and 6 minutes. And I put the subtitles in. And for some reason they went out of sync. So I had to do it all again. And you liked it. It was you, Lisa, wasn't it? Like the intro. It was pretty cool. Just a quick intro, but yeah. Played around a bit. Added some spooky Halloween music to it. So I'm using 30% warm grey, 1052. I'll start with his head as well. I was thinking about doing the background like a real dark blue because the white from the snow and everything would stand out. And I thought, well, realistically, if it's snowing, you get that really pinky grey, purpley kind of sky. And then I thought I'd start with a bit of the background, the sky first. And I thought, no, there's up here you can see trees and a bit of grass and things. I thought, no, it might be easier. And then there's some in here as well. I thought, no, it might be easier to do the picture first and the background later, I think. So I hope everyone's had a good week. I did Red Riding Hood from one of these and another with a card. Yep. I think I remember that. That was quite a while ago. Loved it, very creepy. Cool background. Hello, Wes. I hope your feet are clean, mister. I watched it while you were colouring this afternoon. Thank you for watching that. Hope it was okay. Hope the music was alright. I like the music to suit the colouring, being Halloween and a Halloween picture. Oh, that's snow on his head. Doesn't matter. What are you doing, Wes? Really? You've just come in, back door's open. What? Getting a bit more vocal. I'm not opening the front door. No. It's more snow there. Doesn't matter, you put grey in with the snow anyway. Wow. He's getting a bit more vocal. He's 2 now. He turned 2 on the 21st of October. I don't know when it was through the week. I can't remember. He brought this big black thing in. What the hell is that? And he's managed to break the cable tie. And there's like a T-bone black foam that goes over the piping. And he's brought that in, half of it. And the other half is on the veranda. He's a little vandal. What? What's your problem? What's the matter? I like the music. Cool, thank you. He's trying to keep up with the neighbours barking. Yeah. He's definitely got some bangle in him. You reckon? He's got some naughtiness in him. He's a little horror. My little vandal. The door's open. What are you doing? Up and over the top of the papa, son. He's fairly big. It takes up quite, all the centre of the page, so bear with me. Just chat amongst yourselves. I looked at my pictures the other day, and I think there's 11 or something that I've done. I haven't done an update on completed colouring pictures since April. That's pretty, but I might as well wait till the end of the year. But yeah, there's only like 11 or something. It's pretty slack. Should have done more than that. You can barely even see the colour. Yes, I've gone to tackle this a few times, and then of course I'll see what else there is and try to make a decision on which picture to colour. Oh, a good combo I used last night. I was going to start in... I was going to sit there and do this one last night while I was watching a movie, Monster Hunter, which has got Alice in it out of Resident Evil. She's in it, and I had not seen the movie before, and it was quite good actually. There's a big dragon in it. They killed him, but yeah, other monsters and things in it. But it was a good movie, so I got a bit distracted. But anyway, I ended up, instead of doing Symphony of Cute Animals, I ended up just doing this last night, and I used Prismacolors, and I used cream, beige, bronze, terracotta, and sepia, and those colours together are really, really cool, and you can get them really dark, or yeah, a lot of playing around with them. That really cool colours, good combination. So I wrote that down. It'd be nice for a background as well, I think, somewhere along the line. Don't know what picture or anything else, but figure it out one day. But really nice colours together. Doing stuff just to get your attention is one of their traits that includes vandalism. Yes, he definitely a vandal. I've got my box on the shelf in the spare room with the plastic fool's cap clear covers, sleeves, and he likes to pick on that every now and again. And there's also fool's cap in a sleeve, not much left in it, just a few pages, and he likes to pick on the corner of that every now and again. He's a vandal, all right. I've been lacking in finished pages this year too. I've seen it 10 times. Good movie. You've seen Monster Hunter 10 times. Oh, wow. It was good. Oh, that's nice, Heather. Oh, love that. Hey, Rain. Yeah, the good colour combination. The prismers go well on this paper, actually. I didn't go to... I didn't grind it into the paper that much, in a couple of places, but I left it kind of, I don't know if you can see that. Like down here, I really sort of blended it in a bit, but up in here, the likes of that, it's kind of got a bit of a little bit of a sort of powdery kind of look to it. So I really played around with them. Bear with me getting this first layer on. You know what it's like. Well, I've got a couple of pictures done. I got the Fairy Celebrations one done, which I didn't show you last week. And I uploaded that one as well, part 4. I got that done. I'll show you that soon. And I got the trio done. I'm quite happy with that. They're pretty cool. Not worried about real streaks or anything, just for the first layer. Sort that out later. I'd just rather get this done and figure out where the snow is and yeah, you've got it on DVD. Just written the colour combo down to use. Yeah, they look that's nice colours. And for those that don't know, I got a couple of ledger books and all my colour combos are all in here. And then I got another ledger book and I stuck it together. So all this one in here, all the colour combos, is all Prisma, and this one's got polys in it and probably some RTs or some other stuff in it as well. And I thought, well, I can't do it for every single brand of pencil. That'd be ridiculous. So, but anyway, yep, lots of colour combos. Well, where is it? There they are there. Cream, beige, bronze, terracotta and sepia. And together they work really, really well. So that's what I do with my colour, that's my colour combo book. God, if anyone lives in New South Wales, Australia, we've got more rain coming. Look out, guys. Unbelievable. Okay. That's him done. Not. Now, what? Colour his eyes. Deco Yellow 1011. And a little bit of sable. That's all it says is sable. 940. It's lost a bit short for the other part of it, like the English name of it has disappeared. Well, maybe a little bit of light umber 941. Sip of my coffee, always goes cold. Hello, Longfork. Welcome on board. Everyone, please make Longfork feel welcome. Just written the colour combo down to use. Oh, treasure trove. Yeah. It's been very mild here and nice and sunny. Oh, God, Lord, no. We've got spring, got 4 weeks to go, and it's been crazy. Okay. Now I've got a few pencils here. 70% cool grey, 1065. So what is it, the 30th? It's Halloween today in Australia, I think. So you guys would be going into the night before. Is that right? In the USA? What's on tonight? I can't remember. Oh, Bram Stoker. Dracula. That's on late though. What else is it? There's something on. Something else that's on. Oh, The Final Destination was on the other day. And surprise, it's on again tonight. Late, like midnight. But it's a good movie if you like a bit of horror and a bit of gore. and heads coming off and all the rest of it. It's a good movie. I came here after a drinking party, so don't mind that. Oh no, you're right. I'm a bit tipsy. Woo! Too early in the morning. Well, it's only 9:30 in the morning here, and no, it's a bit early for that. Halloween is Monday night here. It's Saturday night right now. Okay. Oh, isn't it the 31st? Oh, okay. All right, so it's tomorrow. I'm way out. I went to bingo the other night and outside having a smoke and a couple of late, like, it's so cold. And it's like, yeah, we've got summer in a couple of days. No, we've got another 4 weeks yet, you idiot. It's only October, it's not November. I'm way out. Had 2 Jello shots and some hard apple cider. Oh. Ooh. No, don't want to be tipsy. I might say some funny stuff and make us all laugh. It's all good. Excellent. I'm going to put a light dash of grey over his mouth too, because it'll be layered, so it doesn't matter. I gather that's his tongue and that's the underneath of his mouth. You're putting other colours in that, obviously. Now this is where I put the grey, so I can get some shading. And I plan on putting some blues and blacks in there. I have got a picture somewhere I should use as a reference, but I can't be bothered finding it. But find a starting point. There to go. Now I did have, oh there it is, indigo blue. Alright, bit of indigo blue 901. Now it is blue, a nice blue over the black. And then I'm going to actually use black. Now this broke, so I have to be careful at the moment. And the reason I'm using the blue is, so it's got a little bit of a tinge in it. Because you've got his whiskers there, and if we use just black, then he's just going to be a big black blob. And we don't want that to happen. Same with the shape of his leg. Like I said, the lead broke a little bit on his pencil, so I just gotta be careful how I use it till I wear it down, and then I'll sharpen it up. Don't want to get his tooth either. Now back to 30% warm grey 1052. And I'm just getting some sort of foundation on this. Oops, that's blue. I don't want blue. Black. So I will go in pretty heavy with the black. This is 20% warm grey 1051. So when I get to any highlights, I'm using the 20% warm grey and then just a slight layer of blue over the top of the grey. And I'm not going right in like his leg joint that goes up past. I'm going close, but not right on that black line. And I'm just going to leave that for now, and I can play around with that later. So down here. These were big jello shots. I don't drink often since I'm 20 and will be 21 in December. But if I get invited to that kind of party, then I will. Let your hair down, girl. When you're older, it's like, yeah, you can say you've been there, done that. What colour scheme are you thinking for this page, Heather? Oh, goodness me. We can drink from page 18 UK. Definitely made the most of that. That's right. Yep, here in Australia it's 18 as well. Yeah, 21 in USA in a lot of places. So UK and Australia have a special relationship. It's born out of drunken nights out. Yeah, colour combinations. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to obviously he's going to be a Black Panther. So just from putting the greys in a little bit of shadow, I can see where the snow is and get some sort of definition for him. And then down here, what I'm doing at the moment. So he's got he's not just a black blob, he's got highlights in him, but I want him dark because he is a Black Panther. For her, I'll give her a nice tan coloured skin. I'm not sure what colours I'll use there yet. And for her bikini, I'm going to use like, I wish I'd written the combination down for that. It'll look like a tanny suede, like leather suede colour. Lots of snow. Background pinky greys for like a real snow sky. I was thinking of doing it really dark blue, but because the white and everything would stand out. But at this stage, I was thinking of swapping to pinky greys, purpley grey, like snow coloured sort of sky. Seeing it snowing, and then you got your trees, which will be obvious colour. I tend to stick to real colours. I don't know if I'll use these other ones. I haven't used that one. Now I've been using that one as the base, and I'm using these. Alright, so I have 20% warm grey, 30% warm grey, indigo blue and black at this stage. So 30% warm grey 1052. Oh, when I upload the videos, I feel so guilty because this table is like pretty old now. and I've thought about it and thought about it. What can I attach the arm boom to instead of the table? Well, I don't really have anything, but I don't want to be jammed in this corner. I don't want to be, clutter. So it's really, really hard. And it just wobbles, and I'm doing the upload, and it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Because some people can't handle that motion, that movement. I'm using black at the moment. So it's just, yeah, it's awkward. I've got to work with what you've got, and it's like, oh, people, I'm sorry, I can't do much about it at this stage. So I'll put a little bit of blue up in there. But when I want in black, I'm putting a lot of pressure on. Really, really grinding that colour in. So I'll do some of him. I won't bore you to tears with all of him. Although it'd be cool to watch him come to life, but I'm not going to bore you to death with it. Because it is, a bit of a process. Now I've just used a bit of the indigo blue. Now I'm going to use 30% warm grey 1052. But then, like I have said in other streams, you watch someone and it's like, well, how did you do that bit? Well, didn't see you do that. So that was 30% warm grey, and it'll be a lot of black. Good, if I use this one, I can get the new one now. Got a lot of nubbies on the way, and I don't want to get the new ones out until I use them up. Now the thing is, I did the base layer with the grey, and then going in hard with the black. But sometimes it's easier to build it up with a few colours, because then when you seal that final colour in, it just makes it work better. I want a bit of shape to that. Alright, back to, I might use that one. 70% cool grey. So I want the different toes to be defined from each other, but I don't want them standing out like. Now I was going to put a bit of a highlight on there. So that is a good colour to go back over the black, which is 20% warm grey, because it's a bit lighter. Get the top of his toe. We could even use white. Probably can't even see that properly. I'll zoom in a bit more. Actually, before I do that, shall we go? You don't laugh out loud, Lisa. Well, sounds amazing. You always come up with great colour combos. Thank you. Hey, Pam. Welcome, girl. I attached mine to the wall originally. Yes, you cut you print yours out, don't you, Bea, on spare paper? Can you move your setup to spare room, give yourself more room? No, because then I'm not near, you know, I've got coffee right there, the kitchen, I've got water behind me if I need it for paint or anything, and I'm away from the heater, and then I've got Bimbo across the road. No, my main living area is up the back of the house. Yeah, and the tally and all that sort of stuff. So, no, not really an option. And it'd be like in there. All right, before I go any further, and I numbered all the pages in that too. So the one I'm doing is page 25. So this one I'm going to start. I was going to start last night, but I didn't. So I got this done. I did part 4. I uploaded it. She came out pretty cool, I reckon. There we go. So she's all done. Part 4 uploaded, because that's when I started on stream. And not everybody's on Facebook and Instagram and gets to see the finish. You know, it's like, I didn't see it finished. Well, I did part 4, uploaded it, and that's the finish. That's what she looks like. So that's all done. And these guys can go away now as well. So once again, part 4. That's bigger. Part 4, uploaded, done, finished. Matt Davidson's trio, so that can go away as well. But yep, that's all done. That background is great. Thank you, Lisa. I'm not sure if that was the Clara one or this one. Hey, Diane. Welcome, darling. Thank you for being here today. Lisa, I bloody love the trio. Thank you. They come up pretty cool. Yep, so that's done, and that can go away as well. So that's them done. So I'm working on that one on stream, and that one will be my off stream. Such a cute book, gorgeous little book. Alright. So I can continue with this guy if you want, or I can do something else. I suppose I'd like to get his head done, I guess. Both. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Alright, now, same thing, because I've got his whiskers here. Pencils should really be sharp. So a bit of indigo blue. Some black. And I haven't worried, like I'm not going to do actual fur. I'm just going to make him really dark and shiny looking. Bit of 30% warm grey. Back to the black. Now, 30% warm grey. Swap the pencils a lot, as you know. So he's got a bit of like the bottom of his jaw, the shape of his jaw down there. So it's a fine line between his anatomy, the definitions of his anatomy. And there's also a branch in there as well. And I find it so much easier when I'm colouring and I'm not streaming. I don't know, it just, because you got people, yeah, I hate being watched. So if I'm off stream, it's a lot easier. Come on, Lucy, you haven't asked me yet. %, ball grey, 1052. Indigo. I hate being watched. Then does streams. Yeah, good point, Lisa. You know what I. No, I don't. I like streaming and talking to you guys, but when you're off stream, you get to, you can take your time a bit more and think about what you're doing. And it's like, well, I'm going to sit here for 3 minutes and just think about what I'm doing and bore everyone to tears. You sort of got to be ahead of your game a little bit when you got people watching. It's a bit Still popping on into next door. Yeah, that's Bimbo too. Yeah, I guess so. I think so. I might have missed a bunch of something going on here. You'll have to watch the other streams, won't you? Diane, still annoying the life out of you. Have you killed the dog yet? No, I'd never kill a dog, but I'd kill the owner. I didn't say that, did I? Well, yeah, still annoying the crap out of me. Last Sunday after stream, I went and had a shower, and lady up the road and I went down the pub, and there was, Daryl Braithwaite out of Sherbet and sings Horses, that song and everything. Well, his brother is lead singer in a band, and they were down the pub, and they were really good. They were playing some good old songs. It was great. We had a good old time. And then a couple of other people that live here, in our street as well, actually, they were down there. So they said, come and sit with us. So we went over and we sat with them and had a bit of a dance and everything. It was really good. And then on the way home, a friend and I decided we'd get pizza. So we got pizza and we come home. And I said, I'm just going to go home and get something more comfortable on my feet. So I come home, got something more comfortable on my feet, fed Wes, went out the front. And the bin is just about on top of my plant on the garden. So I had a bottle of wine in my hand. So I went out and it's like, right. And I'd had a couple of wines down the pub. Noel wasn't driving. And so I just got the bin and dragged it off my garden into the gutter. And the next one I hear is, Heather. I just kept walking. I just ignored it like I couldn't hear a thing. can't hear a thing. Just walked off. And I thought, no, you don't get to call me petty for moving bins off my driveway and then think you get to speak to me. Not happening. So I just ignored the bimbo. Stuff you. And having that grey the way I've got it there, if I left it, it kind of looks like he has got fur. Anyway, so yeah, I need something under his eye, otherwise it's going to blend in and too much black. And he's got a whisker there too. So I'm going to leave all those fine bits like whiskers and things like that. I'm making sure I know they're there, but I'm leaving them until I've actually nearly finished him and then do like the finer detail. So I'm just going to make sure it's a whisker or something. I think it's a whisker. So I'm just leaving that there for now. So yeah, I just ignore her and just keep walking. And then we had our pizza and we were chatting away, and it's like talking about we should go and check out mail. Go for a walk and check out mail. So we're going to do that. So just as I was walking out the front door, a woman that lives over across the road come out of the walkway, paralytic as usual. Another drunk comes out, and it's like great timing. Anyway, she says, you need to keep your voice down. You can hear everything you're saying. And was saying it to who I was with. And I'm like, the drama, it just never stops, does it? Say that to my face. So I turned around and went back up to her and I said, the drama never stops, does it? A couple of lines as well. It's like, yep. So, yeah, I walked back up to her and I said it. And it's like, the drama never bloody stops, does it? It's like, anyway, and the lady that I was with said, the lady that said, I don't want to mention names, but the lady that said, you need to keep your voice down, we can hear everything you're saying. She was talking to the other lady, and I sort of stood back from them a bit. Oh, she said something to me, and actually I was thinking, oh God, I'm trying to remember now. I was standing there, and her hubby was with her, and she said something to me. I said, and I started doing the Eddie Murphy thing, like in Lethal Weapon, in Beverly Hills Cop, when he's at the truck and his head's going backwards, swaying back, and I'm going, so is that the time you knocked on my door and accused me? I didn't accuse her. I said, yes, you did. So you knocked on my door and you accused me of saying that you sleep in separate rooms. And the hubby was there. And he's like, oh, who gives a F? And it's like, that's exactly right. And he put his hand over her mouth to shut her up. He said, go home now. He said, deal with it tomorrow. And anyway, so, yeah. So I stood back. And there's a friend of, like a couple, but the male husband was there and he stood back, and I looked at him and I got my mouth open wide laughing, like silently, but it was like and anyway, so I haven't spoken to him yet because that was funny. I think he was just there in the background listening, and it was hilarious. And and the one that said, you need to keep your voice down, was saying, I know I love you, to the lady that I was with. And it's like, and she said, oh, you're leaving? And she goes, yeah, I've had enough of the shit in this street. And she said, and that I didn't really listen. I sort of blocked out. But I heard it basically say something about, like the troublemaker, the bimbo that lives opposite me, the one I bitch about all the time. I had enough of the crap in this street. And anyway, and then I'm standing back a bit and I'm just waiting and I'm looking, and then the one that said, you need to keep your voice down, looked at me and goes, don't look at me like that. And I go, what? So I'm just waiting for you to finish your conversation so we can go and check our mail. It's like, oh my God, you know, we have a good time there at the pub. We come home, we have pizza, we walk out the door and she hits the fan. It's like, oh my. So first I move the bin off and ignore Bimbo across the road, and then you have her having a go, and it's like, oh, I wish these two would just get lost. Like, it's so funny. So I'm like, next door, there's something going on here, still annoying the life out of you. Oh yeah, have you killed the dog yet? Oh yeah, you were going out for drinks. Yeah, well we did that. And I did feel the wine a little bit. I was just a little bit borderline tipsy, sort of, as well. You know, so... what? And who's now drunk drama queen? Oh, yeah, she's... they're both pretty bad, but yeah. Hey, Molly, welcome on board. And once again, it's like, what have I stepped into? Maybe did you want a pizza? Yeah, unless you weren't getting any. We ate it. Mimo is definitely totally in love with you, obsessed. Yeah, no, you don't get to call me petty because I move the bins off my driveway and then think you can speak to me. Yeah, it's not going to happen. It's like, you do your life, I'll do mine. Get lost. Being polite. No, not happening. Not happening. I like his face. It's coming up pretty cool, actually. I thought like blue tinges and it would be nice in there. Anyway, so yeah, I moved the bin and then we got told to keep our voices down. And then apparently Bimbo across the road has been, because I've got some goss, apparently Bimbo across the road has been, well, the one lady I was, I hope you can keep up with me, the lady I was with was telling me, I think she was out shopping and she saw Bimbo and she looked really, really down. It's like, what's wrong? She goes, oh, things are really bad. You need to stay away from Heather and Alan. They're trouble. So I looked at the lady I was with and it's like, I'm on my business. I do colouring. I don't socialise much. I don't go, I'm trouble. Really? Really? It's like, oh my God, I don't even go out. I don't even do much, like, socialise much or get drunk all the bloody time and cause upheaval and get yelled at by the managers because you got music blaring over at the clubhouse at 10:30 at night. I wasn't there for any of that and I'm trouble. Really? So, oh my God. Anyway, so, and then ages ago, Bimbo had a pork roast and apparently the lady I was with said, you know, well, Bimbo said, do you want to come over for a pork, do you want to come for a pork roast? And the lady I was with said to her, oh, what about Heather? The lady I was with said, no, I've got to go out. She said, have you asked Heather? And she said, well, I suppose I'll ask Heather. And she was over a couple of nights ago. And I was like, if you don't want me there, don't freaking invite me. And if I'd have known, I would have told her to stick a pork roast where the sun don't shine. It's like, what the hell? You know, like, get lost. If I'd have known that, could have eaten it and then gone and I'm going to be gross here. Go over and throw it up all over a friend and then have your pork roast back. Sorry, I'm terrible. I couldn't help myself. But anyway, yeah, so it's like, yeah, whatever. And then the one I mentioned just before, you know, he swears a lot and was like, get away from those effing C's. I told you he does swear a lot. And yet, for some reason, they're inviting him, and he's leaving anyway. Apparently, he sold his house, whether it falls through or not is another thing. But apparently, you know, he swear, like, you know, get away from those effing whatevers. And for some reason, they've been inviting him over to have drinks on Sunday nights and all the rest of it. And it's like, get bigger. Like, this is how two-faced and the bullshit that goes on here. It's like, oh, I can't stand you, blah, 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 but come for dinner. You know, like, come over to the clubhouse for drinks. I can't stand you and me. But, oh, how are you, my darling? Oh, but you know what? I'm not fake like that. And my motto has been, and I have said to people, you don't like me, don't talk to me. You do your life, I'll do mine. Oh, how do you do that? Because it's easy. You do your life, I do mine. Have a nice life. Just pretend you're shopping and they're a stranger and you've never met them before. Wouldn't know them from a bar or so. But no, they've got to carry on and win the bitch and backstab and it's like, oh, and it's not me. I don't like you. I don't have to talk to you. You don't like me? Don't talk to me. It's pretty bloody simple. But anyway, yeah, that was last Sunday. And then Wednesday, the recycle bins went out. And Bimbo actually put it between my house and next door's house. And it's like, if you continue to put it there, that's fine. That's fine. Do one better and put it on their garden and see how much they like it. It's always on my garden, never on anyone else's garden. Bit funny, that one. Go figure. Oh my God. Next time, just point that it's a new life flow. Next time, just point that it's a new life flow to be obsessed with someone else's bins. Oh my God. Yeah, you got that right, Pam. See, told you obsessed with ya. Bet she's hiding in the garden shrubbery right now. Yeah, good. You're only trouble because you didn't assimilate to their group. Yep. I was just thinking about the same thing, B. I think they think she's trouble because they're jealous of Ella. Jealous of me? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, you sure met a lively bunch. Oh, look, if there's two of them. And if two would get lost, which is highly unlikely, it would be great. But there are people that are leaving because they're sick of the crap. And the lady I was with, she sort of said, I've had it with the thing up the street. and the one that said, keep your voice down, we can hear every thing you're saying, and the thing over the road are good friends. But if only she knew, the one that said keep your voice down. If only she knew. Because she blames me. She goes, I know you didn't want me here. No, I didn't, but half the bloody street didn't want you here. And I'm wearing that. But if only she knew her good friend across the road didn't want her here either. We don't trouble. We don't want trouble. We don't want her in our street. Me, 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 me. And then 4 months later, they realised they knew each other. And Bimbo across the road has been so far up her clacker ever since. No. So the lady I was with reckons, I don't know if it'll happen or not, but she reckons she's going to let fly before she leaves. I hope she does. I'd love a few home troops to come out. That'd be awesome. It's like, yeah, it wasn't just me that didn't want you here. There were a whole lot of others too. But we'll see. So yeah, it's all fun. But here I am with you guys and colouring, and you can see the pages that I've done and what I've been doing. So, you know, I stick to myself. And somehow or another, my alter ego is out there causing trouble. If anyone new that does happen to watch this, if they watch it this far into the video, sorry about all this, but this is, you know, a bit of fun and games where I live, in the asylum, in the community. But it's entertaining for you guys. I get a laugh out of it. I get a laugh out of you guys having a laugh. Lively bunch. Just stand back. She will sink herself. Just laugh at them. Well, I do, Lisa. Actually, it's like you keep digging that hole. They want to bump uglies with him. Yeah, no, he's leaving, which is probably a good thing. But he's just as bad. He belongs with them. He's just as bad as the rest of them. Now, get away from those idiots, blah, blah, blah. They're a pack of, you know whats, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, all of a sudden, you're hanging around them. So go figure. Sorry, guys, I haven't been telling you what colours I'm using. But it's basically these four. 30% warm grey 1052, black 938, is it? I think. And 70% cool grey 1065 and indigo blue 901. Now, is the pool opened again? Yeah, opened the other day. And yeah, someone did poo in it again. So that's, and apparently they're not pointing the finger at anyone, but there was a heap of kids in there, and they're supposed to be out at 6, and I don't know, apparently there was kids in there till 6:30 and stuff. The other some time or another as well, so that's another issue. But they're not supposed to be in there till after 6, and then whenever it was last Saturday about 6:30 or something or other, someone went over there and spotted it, and someone's, you know, whether it's a child has done an accident in the pool or whatever, I don't know. So yeah, opened again yesterday, Friday morning it opened back up, after they treated it and everything. But it's an absolute put off. It's disgusting. So that's twice in the pool and one in the hallway. Now that's 3 times. I reckon that's a lot of it, because you don't need them and you're happy. as you are, they can't stand that because they don't like themselves much. People are strange. Absolutely. No. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. That pool is cursed. This whole place is cursed. That many people have fallen over and hurt themselves, and it's weird. And we've joked about it a couple of times. It's like it's cursed. Hey, ladies, on the way home from seeing Black Adam. Oh yeah, tell us what it was like. Hey, Sherry. And I was just gonna say, where's Sherry in the on the way home? Not driving. Yeah, good girl. Bit of a shitty situation. RRB, good one. Serial shitter. Feel any good, Sherry? Somewhat. Serial shitter cracking up, Pam. I know, it's a good one, guys. Good one. I love it. I love it. Yep. So here I am, stuck in this asylum. What the hell have I done? I'm moving here. I don't miss the rats and having the bonnet up in my car and gum trees falling on the fence and white ants and cleaning gutters out. I don't miss any of it. I gave my horses up for this. Cara passed away anyway, so it was meant to be. And there's other dramas in the place in other streets and stuff. I don't really hear about that too much. But there is other stuff going on which doesn't, it's just the bimbo across the road from me and her mate a couple of doors up. They're the main, that's the main thing. They need to get lost. There was a thing over at, like, the co-founder, I think I spoke about this last week, over there at the clubhouse. He comes around every 6 months. How big of him? And he was saying, like, the staff have been abused recently and that. Well, you know what? I went over and I had words, I said to him, like, the barking needs to stop. I'm sick of it waking me up in the morning. Opens the door up early in the morning and the manager turns around and says, oh, but she wasn't home. She's out. I saw her out walking her dog. That's right, because she gets up early in the morning. So she basically made me feel like a liar. And it's like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't bloody true. And so I ended up losing my cool. And I did speak to you about this, and So did I have words with him? Yeah, I did. Because I'm sick of it. Do something about it. Probably should do his whiskers white, but I'm just going to leave this like that now so I know they're there. Yeah, I've got his mouth there, his teeth. So it's a small area. So I'll put some blue in there. And then some light grey. And we're not supposed to yeah, I know, yeah. I don't think. Hang on. A little kid about stole the shoe. A little kid that stole the shoe. A bit, I won't say anymore. Show. Oh, a little kid about stole the show. Though, it won't say anymore. I don't think I could get into that pool after a couple of poos in there. No, it's been cleared. They, sanitised, cleaned, whatever. But I haven't been in there for, like, I don't know, geez, maybe 3 months. Pretty much since, not because of someone pooing in the hallway, but it was around then that I just, like, yeah, sort of haven't been back over. It is a bit of a put off. I miss the sounds of the chimes and the birds. Yeah, there's birds here. But yeah, the chimes, there's a couple of people that got chimes up. I try not to be as much as I'd like to put them up because of neighbours and all that sort of stuff, because I have respect for my neighbours, unlike the bitch across the road. But it would be nice to put one up. My village is so lovely. We have one crackpot, but everyone else is lovely. We all get on, live own lives. Yeah, I wish, Pam. Want to swap? Some twit teen next to me kept pulling out his phone. Oh, God, no. Ugh. Yep. And I said something once too. Yep. There's local faces where I live that are very opinionated. I ignore them, and then when I can, wind them up and walk off. Lisa. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're so funny. Oh. Hey, Gilly. The Jilly. Jilly's up. Spelled with a G. Sounds like a J. How are you, darling? Thank you for being here. Puts me off the cinema, Sherry. Haven't been in ages. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same at bingo. They tell you to turn your phone off, and there's always one in every crowd. Otherwise, it's fine. I'd be swimming up and down. I'd be swimming up and down on poo watch. The chlorine will fix it. Yeah, we hope so. No swapping. I couldn't cope. I'm not good at standing up to others. No swapping. Yeah, but you're not trouble. You'd be all right. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. Can't lie either, peeps. It makes my day to wind the plate. Can't lie either, peeps. Makes my day to wind the faces up. Just make a comment about how crap our local shop is, and that comments are flying. My friends crack up. So funny. Hang on. All right, I hope you can hear this. I went out for a smoke before bed about 1:10 in the morning. And then it's like, this bitch can do whatever she likes, like, what the hell? And it's like 1:10 in the morning, so you can't really contact anyone. And I couldn't hear it inside the house, which is fine, but I go out in the garage for a smoke and you can hear it. And it's like, hang on a minute, like, this is inconsiderate, And then at 1:41 in the morning, it's still going. You can't hear it. All right. I went to the front door and opened it, and she's got... Yeah, I wondered... I don't want to turn it up too loud because I've turned it up and I'm speaking, and I don't want to blow your eardrums out either. Yeah, 20 to 2 in the morning, and she's come home blind drunk, probably like she always does, and she's got her front window open a bit, and she's gone to sleep, I would say, and got music blaring all night. And we're not supposed to have, you know, loud music, and we're not supposed to have parties and all that sort of stuff. And like I said, I couldn't hear it inside the house, but outside at 20 to 2 in the morning. And it's like, he's such an inconsiderate bitch. Like, no respect for the neighbours or anything at all, you know. And it's like the neighbours next door, and I spoke to them on Sunday. I said, I don't know, we can't hear, like, the dog barking shit, we can't hear him. I don't know how you can't hear that. Because I can be in here streaming with you guys and I can hear him barking. And you know, dogs' barks, they're all, you know, distinct. They all sound different, just like our voices. They're all different. So you know who's who in the zoo. So there's a dog barking then, and that's not him. You know, like... But anyway... Oh. I don't know what that is in there. Maybe it might be another whisker, I'm not sure. And I'll fix that up later. I'm just thinking, that must be his nose under the snow. I'm just looking going, when's he know that? I can't believe it's 23 past 10 already. An hour and a half and I've done that. Really? Yeah. It'll crack me up. Can't hear. Yeah, I wondered about that. File formal complaint with dates and times and say you tried to get the manager just to have general word, but insisted it has to be formal. Yes, now it is, and you want a formal outcome. Yeah, we do have to put it in writing, and that's when I went over there and had words with the managers, and I've already told you 3 times, Heather, you need to put it in writing. And I said, well, I didn't want it to go that far. I wanted it to be a warning. The next one will be formal. But no, they want it in writing, so I put it in writing, and I was that peed off when I come home. And I wrote them an apology that I lost my cool and let the F-bomb drop a couple of times, and I put 2 P's in apology instead of 1. I was pissed off. All people are deaf. Yeah. Who's who in the zoo? That's great. Haven't you heard that one before, Lisa? That's the way to do it. I'm old and I'm deaf. I have hearing aids in my purse, not doing me much good in there. No, not really, Diane. God love you. I mean, you know, it's 50s and over lifestyle. I should be colouring while I'm talking with the hands. It's a 50s and over lifestyle, and yeah, there are some older ones here, but they're not old just here in this street. Like, the immediate neighbours are not old, not retirement home kind of stage, if you know what I mean. Trying to be polite as I can, if you know what I mean. They're not. Just a bit of blue in his face. Yeah, that's going to be... Because you've got his whiskers there, you've got his face there. And then you've got his body. So all that has to be defined between what's what. Wish we were there, we could all rock on Alice and clear a bimbo out. She'd wet herself. I wish. That'd be so funny. Yeah, my mum never put hers in either. Have a great time, Pam. We could be on Pooh Watch and catch a serial shitter. Yeah, well, a few people reckon there should be a camera in there. But it's like, well, you can't... By law, you've got to tell them you've got a camera, but you don't want a camera to tell them because you're not going to catch them. Yeah. Who wants to be on camera while you're swimming, you know? Like, seriously. We could be like people to solve the crime of the century. Girls would be famous. At least can we hide in the bushes and catch them mid shit. Lisa, who is we? Famous poop girls. Oh dear. Alright, so, yep. And I correct myself before, it's Jilly, but it sounds like... Yeah, Gilly. Gilly, but it sounds like Jilly. That's it. Gilly, it sounds like Jilly. J, idiot, Heather. It's too early in the morning. Yes, and leap out, so if they were paying before, they would sure be on the time to finish with. That'd be... Oh, we're talking about poop and Belinda needs to go and get food. Go enjoy it, you can do it. You could be on bin watch. Yes, today's Sunday and the rubbish bins go out, so we'll see what happens. Nothing, hopefully. Hopefully she'll stick it on that side between my house and the next house, and it's all good. Heather, this is the funniest stream I watched all week. You need binoculars for the shit watch. Oh, I love that though. Yeah, well, if it does, it's going to get moved. It's going to get moved if it does. It's like, you stop doing it and get the hint and we'll all be fine. Just looking at that, I suppose that's snow as well. That bit there. Because this is his body, not his head, I need that to be as dark as possible. So I'll just add a bit more. 70% cool grey. It's just a tad lighter. Alright, enough of him. I'm going to do him. I don't know if you want to see more of him done or not, but I've got most of his head done, so you get the general idea of it. I'll do his mouth. I can't believe it's an hour and a half stream already. I've done nothing. What's new? I'm sorry for anyone that does come and try and watch my stream for the first time. We have fun though. I love this group. Awesome. It's so funny. Indigo blue. 70% warm grey. Now, black needs to be sharp, but it's not sharp enough for fine hair like that. I'll bring margaritas too, Lisa. Oh, awesome. I want a margarita. And the chief shade, throw it away, is a very important role. He's looking so fierce. He is, he's looking all right. I can do that. Yeah, Diane is one of the poop girls now. Love a margarita, the biggest glass goes to whoever catches cereal shit up. Yes, I don't know whether it's a child, but even if it was, being an adult, it's like, can you not just let management know or clean it up or something? Like, alright, like, it's like it is on purpose, like, oops, do a runner, you know? I tell anyone, just take off. There, nice. It makes you wonder whether it is on purpose. It's like, quick, got kids here, they need a poo, take them to the pool. It'll be famous. It's an adult trying to be a smart ass. Apparently there were kids in there earlier. I don't know, but 3 times is a bit sus in my book. And 3 times, to me, is someone being vindictive, whether it's letting their kid poo in the pool or they're doing it, or... And then the rumours start. Someone said it was too big to be kids, but they reckon it was an adult, and it was in the corner of the pool or something or other. I don't know. So they're rumours. So who bloody knows? Indian red. I'm gonna use police. Change. Sepia. Black. See how we go with this. Nougat 178. I'm using polys now. You've got his under his tongue, his teeth, and then you got the side of his mouth because it's opened so wide. I'm going to stay home and colour and mind my own beeswax. Do you know that saying? Mind your own beeswax. I'd rather read chat. Alright. Is everyone going to want to join the poop? Everyone is going to want to join the poop patrol. No, a child wouldn't do it twice in a pool and once in a hall. No, I think it was an adult that did it in the hallway, and in the pool, I reckon. Yeah, we don't know. It's hard to point the finger whether it was a child or an adult, but I just think once in the hallway, twice in the pool is just a bit too sus. I reckon we need B to hold Heather back from knocking Bimbo out. I tell you what, if I could, I would. Yeah, I reckon. Yep. It's most definitely on purpose. Yeah, I reckon it is. We'll get shirts made. Poop patrol. I forget rushing to the toilets, rush to the pool in your village. But pretty much. I've never seen poo in public once in my lifetime, let alone 3 times. Revenge pool. Yep. And then the rumours that like maybe they're doing it because they don't want kids to use the pool. Well, there's better ways of going about it than ruining it for everyone. We're paying fees here and we can't use the facilities because someone wants to protest and poo in the pool. There are better ways of doing it, but that's an assumption. Someone I was talking to down the pub reckon, said, like, doesn't want kids there. It's like, well, there's better ways to go about it. But if, I don't know. It's just, the fun of living here. It's ridiculous. I can't, and that's the trouble, like, a couple of people said, Bimbo and that, like, what do they do? She goes to work, comes home and gets drunk. It's like, get a bloody hobby or something. Like, got nothing better to do. Get a hobby. No, she can't colour. Bloody hopeless. But then, we'll start off, like ordinary. But, sepia, dark sepia. You gotta, everyone's gotta learn. Doesn't matter what it is in life. You don't just walk in a professional or, some people are gifted, right from birth. They get a special gift, whether just fantastic at playing the piano or fantastic at art or maths or whatever it is. But get a hobby. I like that. It's a pretty good colour, that red. The sepia and the red together are pretty good. So you've got his gums and you've got his tongue. So I don't want them to be exactly the same colour either. So this one is nougat. Oh, I love nougat. Yum. So you got his gum on the side of his mouth, and then you got under his tongue as well. And go you to have me laughing out so loud anyone would think I'm start raving mad in here. I wish you could hear it. I used to be a lifeguard, saw lots of poo in my day. Yeah, it's pretty. I've lost my spot. Oh, wow. Okay, it's been a my day. The other half come up and gave me weird look. I shrugged and said, you knew what you were getting into. I never hid the crazy from him. Heather, what city are you in? I'm in St Leonards, Victoria, Australia, which is near Geelong. Never going swimming again. Well, there's a song by Salt and Pepper called None of Your Business. Play that all right. That'd be good. I love Salt and Pepper. And I don't know if I know that song off by hand. None of your business. I probably do know it if I heard it, but I love Salt and Pepper. Yep. Forget Paw Patrol, we are Poop Patrol. I sure want to join our Poop Patrol. Yeah, we'll see someone even let their dog do a doo-doo on the bloody bowling green and just left it there. Really? Oh my God. Like, on the bowling green, they've just let their dog do a doo-doo. So were they on the lead and you walked them on there, or were they off the lead, which they shouldn't be, and they've gone on there and done one? And people here are nuts. That might be a good colour. I don't know. I hope so. What is it? Cinnamon 189 in the poly. Bit of a weird colour. You guys are so funny. But hey, I guess she's all talking and laughing and yeah, this is under his tongue, somewhat dark as well. No, I don't want black, that's too dark. Sepia. Sure, you want to join our Poop Patrol? Are the kids that were swimming residents? No, they're not residents. No kids are allowed to live here at all. They're visitors. They're allowed to visit. They must be supervised at all times in all facilities. Definitely no kids live here, which is, you know, it's supposed to be a quiet, peaceful community. Not the case. I'll divide these teeth up a bit. I don't want him looking like he's got gum disease though. Just keep building up. They are polished, so they lay up, but yeah, just building up this colour. And defining each. His tongue, the side of his mouth, under his tongue. Making sure that it's all looking different from each other. a bit. There we go. Here, I want that one. No, that's too brown. Yeah, I'll try that. See what happens. All right. Raw umber 180. A little bit of cold grey 3 252 and a little bit of white 101, all in the polys. I'm starting to save my money to fly in for Poop Patrol. Oh, yay. What are you girls? Why not? Yeah. Cashing in my ISA. What city do we have to fly into? Well, I'm in Australia. Wait, more poop in the pool. Yeah, Sherry, that's last Saturday night at 6:30. I'm not sure if I mentioned it last Sunday morning. I might have. Or we got a message that the pool was closed, and I've gone, oh, not again. And it was confirmed, and we even got an email from management. Yes, again. Yep. So that's the second time. Once in the hallway and twice in the pool. Want to take charge of the patrolling the corridor, Sherry, with T-shirts and margaritas. Sounds great, Lisa. Yeah, more people. It was only open a day. Yeah, I don't know when the last one. It was a bit more than a day, girl. Was it a few weeks ago? Was it? But anyway, it was shut for a few days, so they had to clean it and whatever. My margaritas have to be non-alcoholic. That's fine. That's fine. We can do a mock one for you. Plus, we're also going to glare at me around wine glasses. Yeah, they can sit on their side and we'll sit on my little tiny veranda. We'll squeeze in there. Just for shits and giggles. Good on you, B. I'll take Sherry's alcohol from her drink. I'll sacrifice myself for the group. Oh, good on you, Di. You're a hero. Oops, hang on. Damn, you girls are on the go. Oh, God, you girls are on the go. Yeah. A nice sugar-free Monster Ultra. No problem, Sherry. We respect everyone needs it. Yep. Yep. Diane, you're so giving and a total hero for the cause. Yes, Sherry, God love you. You're doing well, girl. Absolutely. You can film it more. What's the serious shit? Yeah, maybe the owner is the serial shitter and they are training their dog to be the sidekick. So what is the book Grimm Fairy Tales? Is it a new book or an older one? It's one that I won a couple of years ago with B, with a giveaway. It was a box, 2 books, a few pencils and some cards. It was an awesome win. And nearly 2 hours I've done this and a slight bit of show and tell. Ridiculous. Chat's got me so bloody sidetracked today. They're hilarious, this bunch. So what is the book group? Yep. Yes, that's... You get us back on track, Sherry. It was supposed to be colouring. This sounding more and more like it's a bimbo and I'm a great detective or what. I take good pictures. Thank you, B. Oh, music video. Okay. Instead of Batman and Robin, we have Poopman and Dog. We need a team anthem now. No, Poopman. If you guys see Black Adam, stay. Oh, if you guys go see Black Adam, stay for after the credits. Okay. And shit dog. Huge bombshell. Oh. What? Do that, Sherry. What? Tell us. Black Adam's The Rock, isn't it? He's in that, I think. Yep, I know that one now, B. Yes. I love The Rock. Totally fancy the arse of him. Always. I won't say why, but it's big. I'm good on you. Definitely need to play that song at full pelt, Heather. I fancy him without that suit. All right, hang on a sec. Uh-oh. 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 Oops. It's back. Oh, my God. Scared the pants off me. They're all back. So it said, I went to go to the link and it said something went wrong. I lost chat. I was like, uh-oh. This guy just can sing, can fight. It's funny. How can anyone resist him? Well, you have him and I'll have Chris Hemsworth. Came in very late last stream. But it's like, the suit smelled. Not that I like to step in, of course. That would be totally weird of me. Yeah, right. That's what you're telling us. Yeah, I lost chat. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, everyone. I've been lurking and forget to say hi at times. That's all right, darling. You know what you've walked into at least if you've been lurking. You've missed the funniest stream. You're buffering, yeah, because I went to go, I thought it was sticking a loop then. That looks amazing. Thank you, Sherry, for what I've done is not much. No wonder people don't want to watch me. You've all got me so distracted in chat today. Yeah, no, I nearly broke chat. When I first landed on Heather's live stream, it was so hilarious. I've been coming back ever since. Now, yeah. Oh, God. See, I went to go to that link and it's on pause now and I had to refresh chat and I won't do that again. Well, I meant the book itself too. Oh, okay. Not this. Oh, I love you guys. I'm not getting anything bloody done at all. This is nuts. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, it's giving me so much. I couldn't even remember what I was colouring. His teeth. I was going to start on his teeth. Give him a bit of plaque for all that rotten meat he's been eating. Thanks, babe. I'm going to get up. Yep. All right, I'll have a look at that later. Thanks, darling. Yeah, I won't do that in chat because I've got OBS open and I thought it would open in a new tab and that's not what happened. I'll find it later. Thank you, B, for sending that. I'll send the link to you later. Yep. I love this channel. Only one I really chat in is the one Shell already lurk in all the others. Heather's house is the real deal. Yeah. I say it how it is. It only takes a couple of seconds and we can do a deep dive off the silly cliff for food or sex or just crazy shit. Now Heather has a new neighbourhood giving us plenty of laughs. These are Paper Patrol girls, yeah, back her up, the crazies. We are the poop girls. It's always of fun. It makes us quite special. You know, this is going to be the greatest inside joke now. Yes, Diane, we are very special. We are the poop girls. Yeah. Make up a song. The poop girls are on patrol. You calm the poop girls. Very good. Well, I'll put a bit of colour into his teeth, but I'm going to get, not today, but I'll get the white Posca out or whatever and fix him up a bit. But this is just a bit of colour. So his teeth aren't a ridiculous white. Yay for the pig girls! We're going on patrol! Now let's just gum and eat. Sometimes when you do this and then you look later and you go, what is that line? It doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, God. Looked up and nearly did the poop. to be a running joke for sure. I'm trying to not swear. I looked up, really shit myself. Yep, and it's like poop. And it's like, oh, here we go again. This is just going to be an ongoing joke. Yes, I'm in OBS and I looked up and it's like YouTube and it's like, uh-oh, what's going on? Okay. We're definitely special. Heather, you need to sing that We Are the Poop Girls as the intro to the channel. Oh, yeah, right. That's a good way to lose subscribers. Oh, yeah, Pam. Yeah, it's a good dentist. Keeps them clean and white. Yeah, you use Colgate. Colgate toothpaste. Yes, Pam. Oh, Heather, you have to do our Poop Girls anthem for your intro. Yeah, right. Yes, that coffee is well and truly cold. Can't drink cold tea, but cold coffee's not as bad. But definitely not cold tea. Yuck, yuck, yuck. In seriousness though, that really disgusting that folks do that or allow their kids to. Yes, it is, Sherry. Once in the gutter, we stay in the gutter. I'm back on shift for the next 2 weekends after this weekend, and every Saturday I'm gutted. I can't join in. I'm going to miss out on all the Poop Girl jokes. Oh, Lisa. Oh. But we want you here. Find a job with different times. Just so you can be here. God love you. Oh, we know you sneak in every now and again if you're at work. Sherry, that's why I don't think it's kids poo. They might have one accident and they'd probably die from embarrassment for doing it again. Well, my friend up the road, and I do have a couple of friends in this street, her grandkids were swimming in the pool, and then I don't know how it started, but someone was accusing her grandkids of doing it, and she was horrified. And it's like, grandkids would be horrified. There's no way they would do that. They'd be horrified. But to go and accuse her and her grandkids of doing it, it's just like, yeah, no, that's what a messed up, pooey, shitty community this is. Sherry, that's why I don't think it's kids playing that alone. One accident, they're probably not from embarrassment doing it again. You only need the poop patrol, girls. Well, sometimes, Pam, we do sometimes crawl out the gutter, but we just end up back there. Why fight it? Oh, I love you, Lisa. You're hilarious. I love you all. Maybe we should be the gutter girls then. Yeah, well, Bimbo's not invited. Lisa, you sound like me though. I babysit my grandkids one weekend and overnight every weekend. It's usually on Heather's streamline. Yeah, I know. Maybe I should change times. This is the same community moved into last year. Yes, Marilyn. It's just, it's an asylum of nutcases and drama queens and people that just need to get a hobby, get a life. It's just unbelievable, some of the stuff. All right. Now, I haven't really been using them on container. Will I use polys? Will I use prisoners? Maybe I should use both. I said I'd give her a decent tan. I have no idea how those colours will go together, but I'll try. I'll do a little twitchy there, Henry. Alright, that's peach, beige, 1085 in the Prisma. And rosy, I don't really want to cut corners. Rosy beige 1019. I don't think I will. I won't use the poly. Clay rose. And then I need like to brown her up a bit for a little bit of a tan. I don't want her skin to be pink. Oh, that's not a bad colour. It gives her a bit of a tan. So peach beige 1085. Rosy beige 1019. Clay rose 1017. And then light umber 941. And that's given her a bit of a tan. And then if I want to lighten it back up or whatever, I'll use the peach beige again. That's not a bad skin colour. I shall do that. That will be her skin. I reckon. No. Miss Hughes, I'm back on shift. I work 2 weekends per month, so can't be here every week. Always gutting when you schedule. Wesley, don't. When you're always gutting when you schedule notices come up on YouTube. Heather is going to stream and I have to be asleep for work. Oh, yeah, if you don't see it for yourself, then don't be blaming anyone's kids. Yeah. Yeah, they said that they knew there in the email. They said they knew there was kids in the pool, but they're not pointing the finger at anyone. So we don't know, but geez, it'd be nice to catch them. I work with a lot of community associations. There are always stories better than soap operas. Oh yeah, it is here, girl. Absolutely. Marilyn, do any of a group of women that are known as the Boot Patrol? I think we are original. That's funny. Oh, God, I love your sense of humour. I lived in the same apartment complex for the past 12 years and I don't speak to anyone. That way they can't drag me into the drama. This place is like a soap opera. Well, I tell you what, I wish I could go back 12 months or go back to like about a week. Oh no, about 3 days after I moved in and got settled and got some boxes unpacked. I would not have got involved with Bimbo 2 across the road. And then it was 3 weeks after I moved in that Bimbo 1 moved in across the road. And I wish I hadn't got close to anyone right from the start if I could go back. And it would be good. But as you say, that way they can't drag you into the drama. Yeah, right. No. See, I mind my own business, do my own thing, colour, whatever. I'm usually at home. I don't go for happy hours anymore. Haven't for months. Been over there probably twice in the last 3 months. One was because the idiots weren't there. They'd gone out elsewhere, so I went over. And the other time I was going there because we were going to bingo. So I went up, met them over there with the car, and they had the car over there and went over there, and we went, that's the only reason I walked in there. I stay away. And yet I have bins on my driveway, blocking my driveway, and I'm called petty because I moved the bins off my driveway. We go out Sunday, we have a good time, we get pizza, we're chatting away, we'll go check our mail, come out the front door, and what happens? Drama. And it's like, oh my God, like, what the hell? Diane, tell us more. Any suspicious peepers? Anyone obsessed with you? We're totally here for you. Eggshell will ride off pink. Yep, thank you, B. Yes, I quite often do that, actually. What stories do you have for us? I'm sure there is the other. The only obnoxious one that lives here would have to be me. For a couple of years, I was dating a black white, and then we were having. I was obnoxiously loud. I'm dying. I was wondering why if Bimbo had music on the other night, she's getting a bit of slap and tickle, but I don't think so. Because they were soppy kind of songs, and it's like, oh, what's going on here? Like, yeah, I don't know. That's funny. She's got the window open a bit, and it's like, well, for starters, I'm only assuming, shut your window if you're going to get a bit of slap and tickle. Cover it up with music. I'll do both, shut the window and play music. But I doubt it very much. Maybe she was feeling all her friends are all paired up and she's single and can't get a bit, so she's gone home and gone to bed drunk and sulking. Who knows? Lisa, there are those and more. They all used to talk about how noisy I was. Oh my God, Diane. Yeah. Thumbs up, hello chat. There you go, darling. Thank you for being here. We've just been. We're the Poop Patrol. You want to join? I lived there. We would totally be best friends. Oh my God. Now that's an idea. Kick all these idiots out. I got some people, good people in the street, but kick the idiots out. You guys all come and move here. Oh my God. Can you imagine? We'd be colouring and having a good time, a good laugh. It'd be hilarious. I wish. What a great thing to be known for, Diane. I strive for that. As far as I know, it's never been said about me once. Well, Lisa, you ought to know if you're making noise or not. Oh my God, hilarious. The older communities are worse than the traditional communities because the retirees have nothing to keep themselves busy. Yes, and I'm 56 and Bimbo across the road is 56, and I'll tell you what, like, maybe that's her problem. She's hanging around with the oldies. Maybe that's her problem. There you go. I just hit the nail on the head. She hangs around with oldies, older people, and maybe that's her problem. She's got nothing better to do than gossip with them. No, she's the one that started half this crap in the first place. Keep working at it. You'll get everyone's attention. And no offence to the oldies. I can't wake him up now. Very true, always a problem. I find retired busybodies. Well, this bimbo across the road works, you know, and then comes home and, yeah, no, she just doesn't keep her nose out of other people's business. We would have such fun, Heather. We would, Lisa, absolutely. That's the way they get everyone to join in the poop patrol, girls. To take over the whole block. Yeah, that would be awesome. Stop that cereal crapper and put a foot in the hole, plug it up. Oh God, I haven't. I'm sorry, guys, but anyone that's watching it, I'm not even calling. They've got me so distracted in chat today. It's hilarious. Yeah, I wanted to have a decent tan. Oh my God, it's so funny. And I like umber. The advantages are usually flat, so you don't want too much shadow there. If I could do the bottom of her toe. You guys have got me laughing. I've done nothing. All straight. Hardly anything. You've all gone quiet. It's 20 past 11. I suppose I should go make a coffee. She's got weird toes though, I reckon. They're a bit. Yeah, they're a bit weird. I reckon her toes are weird. Where is the eggshell? I think I can lighten that up a little bit. Oh God. Oh, stay tuned, guys. Oh, B, I would love that. I know I'm going to come and visit you, and I have not forgotten. I said months and months and months ago that I was going to take you out, come down, take you out for lunch, and I'm still going to do that. I know you've had some stuff going on and everything and whatever, so when the weather warms up and all that sort of stuff, but I haven't forgotten, that's for sure. I'll definitely be down to Melbourne one day. It's fine. Might have to come visit. But yeah, anytime, girl. You two can come and poop in the pool. bring Cam as well and bring the kids. We'll all poop in the pool. Done nothing. You have started your own vigilante group and coloured panther's head and a girl's foot. All I've done is drunk a hot chocolate. Heather, do you still have the same colouring desk set up? Oh, no, I pulled that apart when I moved. That big black display, I pulled that apart when I moved because I didn't want it up against the wall. And being on the dining table, I've got a lot more space around me. And the arm boom's attached to the table. Unfortunately, it's a little bit rickety because it's an old table. But no, completely different setup now. And then, oh guys, it might be upside down probably, but behind me, see, I'm sitting here, there's the table, and then behind me, oh, that's the calendar. I wondered. Sorry, it's upside down, but yep, I've got the printer. I've got the, what's the name, Velcroed on and everything, so it's a bit hard. There's a trolley there with all my pencils in it, and this white thing under here has got all my pan pastels, inks, markers, Poscas, and all bits and pieces under there. So, sorry guys, I'm not taking it off properly because it's a bugger to fill around with and set back up to get it level again. Make a liar out of me. There we go, that was good. That was easy. So yeah, it's behind, and then the rest of my stuff, all my books and paints and everything else is up in the front in the spare room. I can't afford to go visit my daughter 9 hours away, so sadly a foreign country is definitely out. Yeah, a bit the same, Sherry. I know, it's hard. Have to make it a weekend so I can join stream too. Absolutely. Oh my God, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, that would be awesome. And I've thought about it when I come and see you. I thought, oh, I should sit in the background and distract you while you're streaming. Go the poop girls. Rock on. Rock on, poop girls. You can have a tour, B, and this is Bimbo 1, here is Bimbo 2. Oh, I'll definitely do that. And this is the barking dog, and this is the shitty pool, and this is where the poop was in the hole. The story goes on. Oh, I love it, Pam. I would definitely do that. Yes. Absolutely. And we can sit out the veranda and talk and have dickhead a couple of doors up. Paralytic. Come up. Keep your voice down. We can hear everything you say. Well, you know, you idiots get together and you sit on people's verandas and have barbecues and get drunk and whatever, and we can hear you or what you're saying too. So, who are you to talk? B-I-B-H. Oh, that would be so cool, B. Make sure I'm shift so I can join or I'll be a proper strophy. Belinda and Heather mega stream. Oh, yeah. I don't want to, no, if I did that, poor B, her stream would be down in numbers. Laugh at level, what would be, so, yeah, I won't say that on stream. Laugh out loud, Pam, that would be so funny. That would be cool, Marilyn. Right up at Bimbo's face. This is Bimbo girls, so we're all gonna glare at. Yeah, I know. And then gets to go home and I have to live with it. Actually, I can come too. I can catch a plane from Sydney. Awesome. Awesome. That would be funny. Stir up shit. You guys go home and, yeah, heaven forbid. Not that I can't stand up for myself, but, oh, God, can you imagine? Seem to be enough trouble already. I'm going to leave that. I'll leave that as a whole bandage. I won't do any of that. See if I've got birds, can you hear them? Starlings, sparrows, seagulls. No, there's parrots and blue wrens and other things as well. There is some decent birds around. Black cockies. What else have we got? Oh, there was a heap of corellas out the front yesterday when I went down the street. But there are good things here, you know, the beach and plenty of places, nice places to eat and all that sort of stuff. There's good stuff. Yeah, if I had the money, I could go to Leopold, but those houses are very dear, way, way, way beyond me. But number two is I don't want to give give those bitches the satisfaction. And that's what I was going to say about the thing when the co-founder came, you know, because someone, like the one that was paralytic, her hubby, stirs up a bit of a stink as well. and someone said that he's in a little bit of trouble for getting into the co-founder's face. And when we were at that meeting with the co-founder, he did say this management has been abused a bit and recently, and you will be banned from the clubhouse and you will be removed from the community. And it's like, keep going, just keep going. And then that will get rid of them. Get rid of one down, one to go. I wish. I wish. So hopefully hubby keeps playing up. And thanks to him, they get kicked out. That would be awesome sauce. Anyway, like you said, you just sit back and you wait for him to, you know, dig that hole. All right, guys, I suppose I better love you and leave you. I went to get the chat. That would be so funny. Yep. Actually, I could come to catch a plane from Sydney. I'm coming from Canada. Come on over, girl. The prices are about the same. Deer in Canada and deer in Australia. We could get together in the yard and carry on and immoral conversation like this, and the whole lot of the block would be breaking their necks trying to listen to us. Yep. Next time Heather Strand, after we had all left, it would be from her car. Get on there, Lisa. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, and broke. I'll have to be the one that logs in to watch the live stream with all of you. Me too, Diane. Yeah, I know. I couldn't possibly go overseas or do anything like that. I wish I could, but no. I've never been out of Australia. I don't even own a passport. We need Diane to come make when Harry Met Sally sounds too. Yes, Diane, totally down for that. Get them to join except Bimbo so they can't start on Heather after we have gone. Oh yeah, to be on for young and all, probably. I mean, they don't intimidate me, but it's uncomfortable. I mean, if I want to go and sit at the front, I will, but I prefer to go in the garage or but it is uncomfortable. It's not good, but it is what it is. But I'm not going to let them get to me, intimidate me or anything else. That would be fun, moaning and groaning outside. With Pam and I pooping out the bush. Yeah, serial shitter, I've got you. Did you purchase your home, Heather? How can I kick you out? I know. Yes, we did, but there are circumstances where, you know, violence, abuse, there is a discrimination thing in there, so I have to be but apparently there are circumstances where you can be, I don't know how they do it, but there's circumstances that I think are there that can have you, you know, like, well, if you're going to be abusive or violent to someone or whatever, that you can't be here. I don't know how they do it. I don't actually know. I do know there's a discrimination thing in there, so, you know, it'll be a bit of a fight. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Legally, I'm not sure. With Pam not being oh my God, they are out. I wish. Didn't you post your own? Yep. Bye, Gilly. Jilly. For God's sake, Heather. Jill. Jilly. Bye, Jilly. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a laugh. Bye, Poop Girl. Woohoo, Lisa later. I laugh at that. Heather, love it when you are laughing at the stream. Go on there, Pam. You guys have certainly made me laugh today. I've done nothing as usual. You've got me so distracted. They would need to go to the tribunal and evict you, but it would be a process. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. They would probably have to be someone constantly breaking the rules before they could kick them out. Well, if it was just breaking the rules, Diane, this bitch across the road should be well and truly out the door. Because, yeah, music at 20 to 2 in the morning, car parked on the street, dog in the lifestyle car, dog off the lead, no control over the dog barking, you name it. Over at the clubhouse, blaring music, spilling wine everywhere. The list goes on with that bitch. People wonder why I don't like her. And then my friend I was with there on Sunday was saying they organised to have a girls' night out, to go out. And so the lady I was talking to booked somewhere, and Bimbo was supposed to put the rest, and, you know, like everything else, lets you down. And then the lady I was talking to had the business ringing up trying to confirm the booking, and she couldn't say yay or nay because Bimbo hadn't got back to her and wouldn't answer her calls, wouldn't return her calls. And it's like, yeah, people wonder why I don't like her. She got no morals, no respect, no responsibility, just, yeah, skanky hoe. I can't stand her. I despise her. I let her dog shit under the table and letting her friend clean it up. And it's like, nah, I've got better morals than hanging around people like that. But anyway, enough of that crap. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your night, whatever the case may be. In my state, property rights are constitutional, so can't get rid of the misbehaving people no matter what they do in terms of behaviour. Oh, really? I wish I was here. I could be on assault charges, but I'd go over and smack the bitch in the mouth and they can't get rid of me. We're in a jail anyway here. It's an asylum. So property rights are constitutional. Yep. So yep. All right, guys. Love you and leave you. Bye, poop group. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, the great stream. Best stream ever. Yeah, right. Bye, Poop Patrol girls. Bye, Poop Patrol girls, defenders of the swimming pools. See you later, guys.